All right. God, it feels early, right? 9 o'clock.
I'm barely awake. I have so much work to do. But we're taking the next 4 days off.
That's right. We're going to be playing a lot of golf next 4 days.
Yeah.
Let some people jump in here, and then we'll get this party started. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. Today's Wednesday. Mike and I are starting to play in a golf tournament. It actually kind of starts today. Today's a practice round on the actual course, but we're doing a putting contest, and I think there's some other stuff. So there's like little hazards they're putting out on the putting green. I watched a video from like 2 years ago, and little grass and just rocks and stuff. So it should be a lot of fun.
Nice. Can we win some money?
I don't know what they have. I heard that they're bringing out. They had like literally boxes in the golf shop of like Travis Matthews and Under Armour stuff. They said they're bringing all that out for either prizes or they're just marking a bunch of stuff down. So if you want to buy some clothes, might be a good opportunity.
All right.
Yeah, we are early today. What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining us. I know it's not our regular schedule. Today's Wednesday, obviously, and it's 9 a.m. So, but I was saying a little bit earlier, if you're just jumping in, Mike and I are playing in the Santa Luz Cup. So it's like a 4-day tournament, and it's a bunch of different formats. There's going to be a scramble, best ball, alternate shot, all kinds of different shots, different formats, and it's kind of starting today. So this is going to be pretty much our live stream for the week, obviously.
Yeah, and we might try and do something, during the tournament, maybe afterwards, and give you guys an update on how we're doing and, what place we're in and if we're in contention. So kind of like what we did out at Pebble Beach when we went up there and kind of give you guys a feedback on everything. So
had to pause part 2 of 3 to come over here. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate you jumping in here. And
nice, Jeremy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And Alex said, "Hey, you told me to turn on the notifications, and here I am." So nice job. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, make sure you guys turn on that little bell on YouTube, and it gives you guys a notification whenever we post something.
Yeah, I just found out recently. I mean, obviously we've been doing YouTube for like 7-8 months now, but I was watching a video and they said that videos when they're released, even if you're subscribed, you don't get notifications unless you're in that kind of sample test pool of people. So they basically put it out to a certain number of users. If the metrics are good on that video, then it gets released out to more people. But if you have the bell on, you 100% get it. So it's like a double subscription. It's kind of weird that they do that, but whatever.
Like once you click on it, I think you have to click on it like a second time
right,
too.
like to verify it.
All right, guys.
It's like they already subscribed, dude.
I don't know.
Take it easy. But
my brother said, "What the heck are you guys doing up so early? What's up, B?" We got the Santa Luz Cup, as Marco mentioned earlier. So we got a practice round at 10:30, and we're not going to be available at 1 o'clock today, or actually tomorrow. Our tournament starts. So.
We played yesterday out at RBN with Paris, so it was Mike and I in Paris, and we had a great time out there. So that video, I'm going to try to edit it while this tournament's going on and hopefully give you guys at least part 1 of that sometime this week. So there will hopefully be a 4th video this week, but we had fun yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was a really good time. I mean, playing with Paris now, it's like she's like one of the boys.
Yeah, totally.
So it's just nice. I've been playing with Paris for about 8-9 years now, and she's just such a great kid, and so easy to be around, and there's not a lot of people that we enjoy playing with over and over and over again. So it's great that she's able to play with us and just have fun.
Bay Area Golf said congrats on 16K subs, and that's another milestone. Thank you obviously to all you guys for making that happen, because without you we're nothing. So big appreciation to everyone that watches our videos, shares our videos, and supports us in what we're doing. So yeah, we're moving. We've been growing at like 100 subscribers a day, which has been awesome. Mike and I are geeking out on the numbers like every day, texting each other saying, "Oh my God, can you believe it? How fast it's growing!" So it's pretty surreal for us. But obviously the response has been good, and it gives us motivation to just kind of keep going and making these videos. So
yeah, and like Marco said, we are geeking out on everything. We hit 16.3 today, so yesterday we were at 16.2, and I think just seeing the progression is helping us sacrifice more and more time towards this channel. And Marco's schedule is super crazy, and with his company and his family and everything else, and mine as well with coaching. And I'm hosting a golf tournament on October 1st with the kids. So that's taken up a little bit of time, along with coaching during the season, and then my tournament, and then obviously my business.
Any chance you guys do a beard growing contest? You guys saw Mike's beard in the Oak Storage video.
I shaved this morning. It was getting too much, and I just every 2 weeks I feel, I was just telling Marco earlier that I think I go 2 weeks, I let it grow, and then I can't stand it, and then I shave it, and then 2 weeks later I shave twice a month. So.
What's your process for shaving? Do you trim it first and then go with the blade?
So I've got this awesome Braun. I got like the heavy duty electric razor. So I turn it, I flip it with the trimmer, and then I just go the regular electric, and then boom. How do you do it?
I usually don't grow mine out as thick as you did it. So I have the little trimmer for
The trimmer?
For these guys, but I usually just shave.
Yeah, I don't use a razor anymore. Mine's all electric, and the new ones, I spent, I think it was like $200 on it. It's great, but it lasts like 10 years, and I don't know. For me, it's pretty much the best.
Henry, be careful out there in that traffic. He said you guys just made my day sitting in horrible traffic, and this pops up. So glad we could entertain you guys for a little bit, but yeah, be careful if you guys are driving or out on the road in any way. So. Freshly shaven Mikey.
Yeah, switching it up, guys. So.
What's your least favorite club to hit? Mine right now is, it's been my 3-wood. I'm gonna say just like over the last 6 months, it's been my 3-wood. I was hitting it pretty good yesterday. Didn't really spray it too much, but that club for some reason has just been my arch nemesis. What about you?
Probably my long iron. I'm gonna guess my 4-iron right now. I did not hit it well yesterday when we were out at the RBN. I mean, I felt like I was hitting at 150 yards, and normally I hit my 4-iron, 210-ish, and I couldn't, I can't make contact with my long iron right now, so a little practice probably wouldn't hurt. Moms is in the house. What's up, Moms? How you doing?
How do you hit such a perfect draw?
For me, obviously I have a strong grip, which helps. I have a one plane swing, which also helps. And then, just staying inside, I think, and holding on. I don't have a lot of rotation, a lot of supination through my swing. I just pretty much hold on. I try to get back to square, rotate what feels naturally to me. I don't have a lot of wrist in my swing, so I'm more shoulder and core rotation. So I think that helps also. But people who are a little handsy, that it seems like they can go both ways. Unfortunately, I can't go to the right. I can't fade the ball very well with my swing. So I just kind of stick with what works best for me.
Someone left a comment this morning. They said it'll be the day when Mike says, "Oh my God, Mike hit a draw," or I mean a cut.
Oh, a fade.
Cut or a fade. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's very accurate. There's only I want to say like maybe 5 or 6 times a year that I actually execute properly with a fade.
Yeah.
And it's tough for me to get it online with a fade. I think that's my biggest problem. I usually start it right and then it goes right.
Right.
And I can't seem to get my my alignment dialed in yet with because I never hit it.
Cool man saying that the caps, the hats in the shop, are they TaylorMade or Adidas? They're all Adidas. So TaylorMade just has their logo on them, but the floppy that Mike's wearing is Adidas. There's actually no TaylorMade marking on it. And then the hat that I'm wearing is also, actually I don't know if it's an Adidas hat. I think it's a, what is it, Flex? What's the company?
It's Adidas.
Is it an Adidas hat?
Does it say on the side?
It does, but underneath like the, yeah. Don't quote me on the hat, but it's TaylorMade I don't think makes it. So it's probably Adidas. Are you guys sponsored? We are not sponsored by anyone. Callaway was nice enough to just throw some stuff for giveaways, some balls to try out. Nothing formal was arranged with them. It was more like, hey, we like what you guys are doing. Here are some things that help your guys' channel grow. Let's open up the lines of communication and see where it goes. But it wasn't any kind of formal sponsorship where we have to sign our lives away or anything like that.
Big shout out to Aiden. He sent me a message today that he's got his high school championships coming up soon, so good luck to him. I threw him a little tip with breathing, and he said it worked out for him, and he's been playing really well, so hopefully it continues and he does well at the tournament.
Are we switching over to the Callaway Epic driver? I think we're going to end up going over to Callaway's new fitting center that they're building right now. I think when's it supposed to be done? October?
Yeah, I want to say end of October is when AJ let me know that the construction should be finished. And as soon as it is, I think they're going to bring us in and get us fully fitted on everything. And to be honest, I think I'm going to do a full Callaway fitting, including wedges and putter and driver. So I already have the irons and the rescue, which is fantastic for me. I think it's going to go awesome. And yeah, I'll probably make the switch back to the Epic.
And I used to play the Callaway Apex Pro irons from I think 2 or 3 years ago. So it's not foreign to me playing Callaway irons. But again, if they feel right, and if I'm hearing really good things about the new driver, about the Epic driver. I know they came out with a new one just recently, and I'm excited to try that out. So see how it goes. We're gonna videotape the whole thing, so you guys will get to see the behind the scenes.
Hunter said, digging the hat. Love the channel. 100K coming soon. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Caleb puts in a lot of work for the shot tracer, so we're just gonna kind of take a little break from the shot tracer for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to just kind of sprinkle that one in there a little bit here and there for you guys. So sometimes I just get burnt out on tracing the shots like on every one of them. So yeah, I'm gonna try to include them in some of the videos where we play with some of the other people, Paris or other friends, and so you guys can kind of see their ball flight, because Mike's is going to be a draw. Like, you guys don't even need to see that.
It's kind of it's like 99%.
Exactly.
You two should challenge a match with Rick Shields and Peter Finch. That would be a good match. Yeah, we're down.
Yeah.
So whether it's me and Marco or me and Rick, we're up for the match, and we'll play against them. We could do a Ryder Cup, USA versus UK. I think that'd be fun. A lot of trash talking. Those guys seem like just awesome dudes, and we had a chance to play with Peter, and he was just the coolest guy ever. So we enjoyed his trash talking, and I'm sure it'll be even more if we're playing against each other.
It's gonna be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Zach's asking, how did we meet? And we basically just met through the internet, out of all places. Mike has a limo business. He was looking for someone to help him get ranked in the search engines, and I had just kind of started marketing myself individually as an SEO person, and he just found me. We got together, and he started, he basically hired me. So, and we started talking about golf, and then we eventually started playing together, and been playing together for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's been great. I met him through the internet.
I saw you guys tweeted to Coach Lockey. Where did that end up? Maybe the subs should start a campaign to pressure these guys into a match. Yeah. So. We were trying to reach out to people to do collaborations. So if you guys have any ideas for any other YouTubers or any other just influencers or people you'd like to see us play with that are somewhat accessible, let us know in the comments, or just send us a message on Instagram or Twitter. But yeah, I did reach out to Crossfield and his crew over there, and never got a response from them. So we reached out a few times, and it's kind of been the same thing. I've heard that they don't really do collaborations with people. It's kind of just them. So it kind of sucks. I mean, because we're all in the same atmosphere. We're all trying to grow, I think, golf on YouTube. So it would be nice if all these guys kind of work together with us, but it's not always the case. So what can you do?
I don't think they want to have a match against us. I'm just kidding. But yeah, Callaway and I think Coach Lockey and Crossfield are, they've been together for a while, and we're kind of new to Callaway. So I think once we get established with Callaway a little bit more, and maybe we set up kind of a Callaway Cup, let us know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Maybe invite down Peter and Rick and Mark Crossfield and maybe a couple other guys, and just kind of have a fun little match, maybe a round robin or something like that.
So yeah, for the next challenge that we do, I think Battle Golf has been the most voted for, and that's the one where basically we play with our full set. We'll probably play a real big boy course, and whoever wins the hole gets to snag something out of the other person's bag, and that can get pretty ugly on a full length course.
Well, we all know how it's going to go down. We're going to steal the putter, then the wedges,
then the driver.
So.
Yeah.
Jack said, when you're in the bathroom watching the Golfholics at school. Awesome. That's so cool, Jack.
Is getting club fitted worth the money? I think it depends on where you're at. Obviously, if you're just starting out, it doesn't make sense to get fitted. Go out and just start learning the game. Chipping and putting is really going to be where you're going to make up the most amount of strokes when you're starting out. Even as you get better, that's usually the area that mostly needs to be improved. But go out there and just start forming a swing and getting better. And then once you get, I think, to like a 15 to 20 handicap, I think that's kind of the range where you'll see an improvement with fitted clubs. Unless, of course, you're like 6'5", or you have a swing speed of like 130 miles an hour. In those kind of edge cases, absolutely go get fitted, because you're, just the way you swing the club is gonna make a difference.
Colin, that's hilarious, buddy. Oh. I think I scrolled down too far. It's all good. Should be like a little bit further.
Jack, asking about Philly. Thank you for reaching out to us and making the calls. If you guys don't know, Jack is a fellow fan of the channel, and he reached out to us, invited us out to play some courses out in Philly, some really amazing golf courses. And we're going to try to make a trip out there, Jack. I just think that right now the timing is not great for us because next year around May, June, July, we already have some stuff scheduled. So I think we got to find another time frame, but we'll get back to you. Getting a lot of emails lately, so.
Yeah, May I know was one of the months that we were looking at,
Yeah.
and unfortunately I have the boys season at that time, and I've got CIF, and I just can't miss, so that's probably not going to work. And then we have our 40th trip at the end of May, right after golf season, and we're going out to Atlanta doing that. And then I think July we might be hitting up Hawaii.
Right.
So.
And in June I have to do a trip out to Catalina Island with a couple buddies, and plus my birthday is in June, and my wife's very adamant about me being here for my birthday. So
I think he's allowed to play with me on his birthday.
I'm allowed to play, but locally.
Yeah, locally. Alan said he's heading out to Carmel Mountain Ranch in his floppy hat right now. Oh, thanks, Alan.
Alan, I think you were the first one to wear it. So send me another message with and just verify.
That other guy was.
Was it?
Maybe it was Alan.
Someone was the first one to wear the floppy. You mentioned we got
Yeah.
to give him something. I have already prepared that. I just don't remember who it was.
Yeah,
so.
someone tagged us on Instagram, and so we want to hook you up. And if not, send us a private message if you are watching this, and we will send that out.
How many days a week are we able to get out and practice play? I'm playing about 2 days a week right now on average. Not really practicing that much. It's kind of been on and off. But you're out there, 4 days a week with the kids?
Yeah, I'm not really hitting balls. I'm not really practicing too much. I'm out there working with the kids and trying to improve them, and so yeah, I'm out there, but I'm not actually working on my game. But,
you guys play 9 holes, right?
Yeah, sometimes we play 9 holes. So, but I don't always play the 9 holes. I'm usually working with one or the two of the kids behind the match, working on their games and some other stuff. But yeah, usually it's once a week, maybe twice.
Marco, why do you think the other golf YouTubers have not switched to the gimbal yet? Tim Teal is asking. I think it's first of all, it's kind of expensive, right? Those gimbals, the one that we use is about $1,000. So spending $1,000 on something that just stabilizes some footage might not seem important or worth it for some of these other guys. And so I don't know. And plus there is a little bit of a learning curve with like using it. It's another thing to charge. So it does add some complexity to the whole setup. And I think the way that some of these other guys have been doing it, they're kind of set in their ways. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. We all tend to fall into our own, tendencies. But yeah, I'd love to see them step up their production value, to be honest with you, because I think it's going to force us to keep progressing and moving things forward.
Mike, have you ever tried to weaken your grip? I think you can hit a cut, but you really gotta swing left hard, or left hand. Strong left hand, I think is what he meant. Yeah, no, I don't even think about my grip. When I just grip the club, it's all natural. I don't look at it. I don't think about it. I just grip the club, and whatever feels natural to me is what I'm going with. And then I adjust my swing according to my grip. And I've never taken a lesson in my life, so I'm not going to now, and I'm not going to change my grip. My game is fine, and I'm going to stick with it.
Have you both always used an oversized grip on your putter? If not, what made you switch?
For me, I was left-hand low for a really long time, and then I switched to claw about a year and a half ago, pencil claw, and it's I think the Super Stroker 1.0 or 1.5, so it's a little bit oversized with a flat top side, and I just like the feeling of it. I like the setup, and especially with my grip, it just feels correct. And I don't know, what about you?
Yeah, so for me, I've always played a kind of a skinny grip until about, a year ago or so, and I switched over, and I was just stubborn, to be honest with you guys. I love the flat cat that I'm using right now. I think it feels very natural in my hand. I just thought putters looked ridiculous with those massive grips, so I think I fought it a little bit, but it actually feels great now, and I think my putting has improved since I've gone to a fatter grip. So.
Rory said, went to the second round of the BMW and saw Paige Spranick in the gallery and got her autograph. I was going to ask her if she was going to agree to the vlog with you guys, but I got nervous and forgot. Yeah, that's cool, man. It's all good. And yeah, if you guys want to see a collab, keep pinging her. Hopefully we'll get on her radar and see if she wants to play with us.
And some of you guys have asked about if we're hosting a tournament. You guys might have heard a little bit about that, but we are planning to host a tournament here in San Diego at Santa Luz. You guys have seen the course probably a dozen times now, and it's going to be July 16th next year. And we've already set up the page so you can go and sign up for this tournament. It's going to be $250 a player, and it's going to be just a really fun tournament. We're inviting people, fans and friends of the channel, to come out and play with us. There's gonna be lunch included and dinner. We're gonna have all kinds of prizes. It's gonna be a really fun tournament. We need at least 72 people committed to it before we can actually schedule it, because it's gonna be on a Monday. So the whole course is gonna be closed down. Typically they do maintenance that day, but they're shutting down the entire course and are gonna have it just open for us to go out there and have fun. So we're planning to make it a really big event, but we need your guys' commitment to that. So I didn't put a link in this in here right now, but I'll drop a link once this video gets published so you guys can come back and check it. And then you can also check our Twitter. I've posted links on there to it, so you can get more details there. But we're gonna also try to get in lock in some room rates at RBN. So
yeah, and I think we're gonna try and play with a couple of the guys on our channel, like Charles. And if you guys have reached out and you guys are playing, shoot us a message, and maybe we can play on Sunday and Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I know we're gonna play for sure on Sunday for Charles's birthday, and then Tuesday maybe we can get out one more time.
Yeah, for sure.
So I might just take that week off.
And we're bringing the camera out there, so if you guys want a little bit of YouTube fame, come on out for the tournament.
Yeah, a few minutes.
I'm gonna be out there filming, and probably get my brother out there with the other camera, and just it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna capture it. So
take a challenge match with Rick Shields and Peter Finch. Yeah, we're down, so I think Rick is over in Chicago, my hometown. I'm not sure what he's doing out there, but I'm sure he's playing and promoting and doing some other stuff. But next time he's in San Diego or Southern Cal, we'll definitely play with him.
I'm really interested in which wedge lock you stick to when close 5 to 10 feet from the green to chip non-sand trap. I think we both use our lob wedge when we're just kind of in the rough. That's basically just right outside the green, unless there's for me it's 100% lob wedge. The only reason I would maybe chip with an 9-iron is if I was in kind of a really thin fairway cut and I wanted to keep the ball low and try to get it rolling. That's a shot that I'm kind of working on right now. It hasn't really paid off a ton recently, but that's a shot that I'm trying to develop. So but yeah, lob wedge I think most of the time. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that.
All right. Felix asked if we're going to be coming to the Bay Area. We were just there in May for my brother's 40th. But yeah, the Bay Area has so many great golf courses that we were considering coming back up there, to play some of the other ones that we missed. Hula, what's up, man? Aloha.
Hula Rock is the guy that invited us out to Hawaii that we're going to probably be visiting next July.
Yeah, let us know. Also, Hula, let us know what golf courses you're able to get us out on. I was thinking, obviously, Kapalua, maybe both courses out there, and then Grand Wailea is another course that I definitely would like to play, and maybe one other one.
Josh is asking, notice you've all been using set approach wedges 50 to 52 versus playing a bogey. And so what do you use for your approach wedge? Don't you have?
I think it's 52.
Yeah,
so
and it's a Callaway, right?
It's Callaway, yeah. And it's a great wedge. I'm not sure I'm going to stick with it. When I do get fitted over at Callaway, I'm probably going to jump to like the Mac Daddies?
Yeah.
Those wedges, and I'll probably get like a 53 degree is what I was going to guess. Because I think my pitching wedge is 46, so that'll be a 7-degree gap in between my wedges, and I think that'll be perfect. And I need to get it fitted. I think my my approach wedge isn't quite fitted properly. So, but sometimes I nuke it 125, 30 yards, which I don't know why, but I still do. And then I'll go 60 and then 64. So I have 7 degrees and then 4 degrees. How about you?
I like the approach wedges that come with a set of clubs. So some people like to get, you know, a Vokey or some kind of other brand approach wedge. And I tried that with a Vokey about 2 years ago, and I just didn't really like it. I don't know. It just didn't set up well, and I think the shaft that was in that wedge was probably a part of the problem. But now I have the TaylorMade 770s, as you guys know, and have the approach wedge in there, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to stick to that.
Steve said he's not into Instagram or Twitter. Are you available normal emails?
Yeah, we are. Just go to our store and just hit the contact us button, and we get all his messages, and we usually respond to all of them. So just hit us up on there. How pumped are you guys to play TPC Sawgrass this year?
Super pumped. I actually reached out to Thomas just to see how everything was going out there in Florida and with the floods and everything. And I guess they just opened up some of the new roads, or they opened up some of the roads back to TPC Sawgrass. So it looks like they're starting to rebuild and clean all that up right now. So you know, hopefully by December it'll be all good to go. He thinks that it should be. So yeah, definitely pumped.
Mark asks, what do you think is the biggest benefit your game has gotten from playing with Mike? And I honestly, I think it's more on the mental side. Like, I've seen Mike play bad and still shoot a really good score, like a score that I would love to shoot. And he just, you guys have seen it in the videos. I mean, even when he's playing bad, he stays in there, he comes back, he forces himself to get back into a round. And I think that's something that you can't just go out and you know, buy. It's not like a new golf club, you know, it's something you have to develop over time, and he just has that grit, you know, when he's out on the golf course. And that's something that I aspire to. I still don't feel like I am on the same level as him when it comes to that. My swing is getting better, but still, when the round starts going sideways, it's a lot harder for me to turn it around, and for him, it's like he seems to almost be able to do it on call. So I think that's the biggest thing I've learned.
Rocky said, can you send a shout out to the military followers? Yes, love the military. Thank you so much for your service. You know, without you guys, we wouldn't have our freedom. So big shout out, love you guys. And, you know, hopefully a couple of you guys can make it to the tournament, and love to shake your hand and say thank you in person.
Absolutely. Tim said, what's up, coach? You're live in my classroom. Everyone's subscribing, and RB hit 70 in a row.
So Tim is the only coach that I respect in San Diego as far as you know, working with kids and helping them out and teaching and everything else. So he's got one of the best teams in the nation, and he's right up the street from us. And they're probably they won CIF last year. They're probably gonna win it again this year, and hopefully a state title. One of his kids just got a full ride scholarship to Stanford. So Callista, good job, congratulations. And they just won 70 in a row. I think that's the second longest streak in San Diego. So he's gonna hopefully hit 80 when he plays us. You know, we're about the 6th or 7th best team in the county, and you know, he's definitely a level up above us.
Solana's like subscribing for extra credit, and our subscribers did just jump up by like 20. So.
Nice. Thanks, Coach Tim. Yeah. Appreciate it, and all the kids that are subscribing. Hopefully, some of you guys are golfers. If not, we still do a lot of giveaways, and you could probably win something. Mesa Ty. Say hi to Tim. He's your biggest fan. Awesome. Thanks for jumping in.
TJ says you're growing because your videos are bomb. Appreciate that, TJ, and I know you've been leaving a lot of comments and engaging with us on Twitter and Instagram and stuff, so really appreciate it, guys. I mean, we say it a million times, but we love talking to you guys. You know, we're not just doing this, you know, to put out videos. We like meeting you guys and talking with you, and so yeah, keep at it.
I think we got about 10 minutes left. We got to head out and go play a practice round over at the club. When your teacher gives you extra credit for subscribing to these dudes. Oh, Coach Tim, you're the best, man. Appreciate it. And don't unsubscribe after you subscribe, though. You know, definitely give us a chance. You know, let us earn your, you know, your free time, and hopefully you guys like it. Okay, we need to stop reading that, guys. That guy's an idiot.
Is it team scramble or individual? It's going to be, I don't know if you're referencing the Santa Luz Cup or our tournament. If it's the tournament that we're going to be hosting, it's going to be a team scramble. The one that we're playing at Santa Luz, it's going to be a bunch of different formats. There's going to be scramble one. There's going to be
best ball.
There's going to be alternate shot. Yeah. So, and yeah, a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, this tournament's going to be really fun. Marco placed a bet on us, so.
Dude, these guys were savages with the betting.
So yeah, so we bet 250 on ourselves. Someone bet like 300. I think Marco bet like 350, and then someone bet 400, and then I think Marco jumped on top of that. So
yeah, and if it gets over $500 per team, it goes to a live auction. So we're like literally going to a guy's house tonight, and they're gonna have an auctioneer going out there and putting teams up for auction. So these guys are getting serious into it. Mike and I are total underdogs. People don't really know much about us. I'm kind of a fly under the radar kind of guy at the club, so hopefully no one's watching this from the club. They're going to learn a little bit, but so they don't really know our games that well. They just see our handicaps and kind of throw us in, and we're in the top bracket against the best guys out there. So, but I think some of the other guys have won the tournament, have played in it for years, so they're definitely favorites. But we're pretty good at ham and egging it. So.
Yeah, and to be honest, I feel like a lot of those old guys are sandbaggers with their handicaps, so that's kind of an unfair advantage to them. But we're going to come out there and we're going to grind it out for you guys, and we'll keep you updated. Maybe we'll do some live posts on Instagram.
Yeah,
so follow us on Instagram if you guys want to see our progress of the tournament and everything else.
And we're doing a giveaway right now on Instagram, so if you guys haven't had a chance, jump on there and check it out. It's for Odyssey head cover and a ball marker. They're really sweet, and I think you guys in the UK are especially going to like it, so check it out.
Thomas said, hey boys, one of my buddies is duck hunting with David Toms next week. He said when he goes to shoot a duck, he's going to say, I'm just going to Mike Rifus it. Thomas, oh my God, if we could play with David Toms, I would seriously... I would fly anywhere. I know he has a foundation, so maybe we can do something with his foundations.
Good idea.
We can get some people to donate, and we'll donate too. It'd just be awesome to meet him, and we've said his name so many times, and I know he's an under the radar type of guy too. So it would be great to get out there and play with him, and just David Toms it. Who came up with the name Golfholics? This guy.
I actually have like 4 businesses with holics in it.
Social holic,
lead holic,
golfholic.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Got to get Marco in a floppy hat. Yeah, I think he should at least wear it once.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. there's no persuading him if he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, we've gotten some questions about the Chrome Softs. I absolutely love them. You guys have heard Mike's review on them, and I think the last series, if you watched it, but so far I've played 2 rounds with them. They've been great. They're spinning a lot, they're getting high up in the air, and they seem really durable. I mean, I played 2 full rounds with 1 ball, I think, so far, and I think there's like 1 little nick in it when I hit a cart path. So it's, so far it's been a great ball.
Yeah, and I played it for the first time with actually RB girls golf team, and I was playing with Coach Tim, and I dunked one from I think 76 yards out. I shot 4 under with it, through 8 holes, and it was just an awesome ball. And then I went out, played again with it out at Oaks North, played another 18, and then we played out at RBN on hole 1. I blew up the hole, so that video should be coming here maybe tomorrow or Monday, and check that one out. Almost dunked it again from, I think it was like 85 yards. And so Coach Tim can attest to the dunk from 76 yards. I'm not just making it up. The Chrome Soft ball is awesome. It's perfect for me. I think I'm a lifer with the Chrome Soft, and I love the ball. It's super durable, really good off the tee, really soft around the greens, feels good with my putter. I love the ball, so huge fan.
Do we use any particular putting drills? Not really. We actually like to go out on the putting green when we do have time to putt. We like to compete, so we'll do a little 5, 5, and 5. So we bet $5 on the first 9 holes, $5 on the second 9, and $5 on the overall. And yeah, we just we alternate picking holes. And Mike likes to pick some nasty holes because he knows I struggle in the long range putt, so he'll literally go in the rough and force me to putt it out of the rough. like a 60-footer up a hill, down the valley, through the prairie. Yeah, but it's a lot of fun. And that's
fun.
how you get better. I mean,
Yeah.
you have fun with it, and you go out there and just start rolling it.
Colin said he's going to do an 18-hole comparison with the TP5 versus the Chrome Soft this Friday and Saturday. Yeah, keep us posted. Let us know how it goes. And I was a big fan of the TP5, but I think the Chrome Soft is even better than that ball. So I'm Chrome Soft. I love Callaway now, and I'm Callawayed out.
Peter Finch is in the house.
Oh, what's up, Peter? God, we say so many nice things about you during our live feed. I'm sure you don't watch it because you're super busy, but we love you. We had such a great time playing with you, and your trash talking from the first 5 minutes was the best, and we appreciate that, and I think that's what brought us close to you, and hopefully next time you're out, we can do a match with Rick and you and us. And
if you guys aren't subscribed to Peter's channel, I'm sure all of you are, but if you're not, jump over there, subscribe to his channel. Guy is awesome, great player, and puts out a ton of good videos, so you guys will love him.
Yeah, Peter ended up hitting a bunch of bunkers, so he just mentioned he's gonna.
There's a lot out there.
Yeah,
I mean, they're hard to avoid.
He hit the ball really well out there, and I think the first hole he hit one in the bunker, and he went for it in two. I think he was like 280 out, and he just ripped a 3-wood and reached the bunker, and yeah.
We've seen a lot of people make mistakes on that first hole going for it in two.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter did fine there, but some of the other people just putting it in the water and stuff.
Well, Peter's driver is just so long that he can go for it. And I think on hole 2, he was like one of the few guys that went to the left side of the fairway, which I think only my brother and Justin really can do. Marco and I can't really carry that ravine and go on that left side. And but yeah. Hi from Chicago, or hi from Illinois. Played Salt Creek last year. Any chance doing a vlog there? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we'll do Salt Creek. They got power lines, and I'm not a fan of the power lines.
Do we prefer the regular Chrome Soft or the X? Definitely the regular Chrome Soft. We tried the X. We did a whole 3-part series where we played it on 9 holes, and it just wasn't the ball for us. Mike already has a much lower ball flight, as you guys probably know. So that X brought that ball flight down by like 50%. I mean, he was hitting little stingers all day, and it was just hard to control the distance with it. And the ball didn't spin as much, so around the green we didn't have that feel that we're used to. So hitting chip shots and stuff was tough. So the Chrome Soft, I think, is absolutely the ball for us.
Yeah, I agree. John said, what's your hope and aspirations for the channel, such as structure and partnerships?
I mean, I think our hope for this channel was just to continue to grow it, to get feedback from the channel and evolve the channel in a way where it's entertaining for you guys, but it's also getting people into the game, excited about the game. We've had a ton of people send us messages saying that they're getting back into the game because they saw one of our videos, or they're starting to play it and take it a little bit more serious, or they shot their best round. We love hearing that kind of stuff, and for us, I know we say it's about growing the game of golf, and we're just going out there and playing it, but for us, the way that we're trying to correlate us playing and growing it is through the videos, right? That's the only medium that we really have here. And I think for the future of the channel, we'd love to get out and start playing with more pros, with other creators, without other people that are just influencers in the space, where we can tap into a market that's outside of people already on YouTube. I think that's really the biggest thing here, is that we're trying to get people that don't watch YouTube videos on YouTube and watching golf videos. And I think that's a really hard thing to do, because people are used to watching the Golf Channel on TV or Netflix or something like that, and they don't really think of YouTube as this like serious platform for golf videos. So if you guys have friends and family that aren't on YouTube, tell them to check us out. Tell them to jump on there. They're gonna find stuff on YouTube that's great, and you guys already know this, but some people just haven't jumped on the bandwagon. So those are our goals.
Chad said, live from a cave in North Korea. Wi-Fi sucks here too. That's so awesome. So Peter said, would love to do a big international match. Yeah, let's do this. I would love to play with all of the guys that are YouTubers, Crossfield, you, Rick Shields, Coach Lockey, all of them. I think we should all get together and do it. Hopefully maybe Callaway can set something up. Maybe we can get everybody together and do maybe a Callaway Cup next year. So let's all try and collab and make this thing work. And I think it'd be fun for everybody, and it'd be cool to see everybody's set up and just have a good time and have fun with it. So obviously we're the new kids on the block, and obviously it'd be nice to play with everybody. Rick's killing it, Peter's killing it, and Crossfield's doing great too. So I think if everybody got together, it'd just be a fun event.
Yeah.
And I think everybody's channel would grow, and I think it'd grow the game of golf, which is the most important part of this whole journey, I think, for everybody. So
we should do a two-parter, one where we play a course here in the States and one where we go over there, and then they get to pick the track in the UK.
Because you guys don't think we can go out there and play your guys' tough courses. So, we'd love to come out there and show you guys that we still got game, and we can play some UK golf.
They call me Mr. Nobody. Said I just got my Golfholics hat and Winners Win shirt yesterday. Shout out to the top-notch quality. Yeah, we put a lot of emphasis in making sure that the stuff we do sell is good. So definitely appreciate that, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah, and if not, if Crossfield and Lockie don't want to play with us, Rick and Pete, you guys are the best. So let's just do us guys, and we'll have fun, and we'll definitely have a good time.
I second a YouTube Ryder Cup. Yeah, that would be epic.
Yeah, for sure.
And whoever wins gets to keep the trophy.
Yeah,
they can put it behind them while they're doing these live streams.
We'll sponsor the trophy. If you guys win it, you take it back with you guys, but make sure you bring it back. Next time we play, and we'll have it engraved. It'd be fun.
YouTube Ryder Cup would go off. These two boys are bandits, though. That's why you get to pick the home track, Finch.
Yeah, Finch.
Let us know where you want to play in the UK, and you get home course advantage.
And hope that surgery went well for your eyes. I haven't been following you the last couple of videos that you've posted, but hopefully everything went well, and you're seeing 2020 again.
Do more what's in the bags. What's in the bags are we're trying to show the clubs whenever we're playing. They're a little bit harder for us to do, actually. I don't know why. It's just a little bit outside of our normal format, but we did one during a live stream recently, so if you guys saw that live stream, you saw what was in our bag, and I think once we do our fitting at Callaway, we'll probably do it again. So,
all right, we got 2 more questions, and then we got a jam. So let's see, who's it going to be? Golf is not a sport. That's not a question. Mike, how do you keep from missing left so much? It seems like that Clubface is really close through impact and the backswing. I just hold on. I think my right hand doesn't really rotate as much as most people's, so I just try and hold on and come from the inside, and don't really release too much. I know we're doing a giveaway. I think we just did one on Instagram.
Yeah, there's one going on right now. Yep.
So make sure you guys check us out on Instagram. All the details are in the description. So,
and Teddy said play Cypress Point. Teddy, if you can get us out at Cypress Point, we will 100% come up there and play it.
Oh, Cypress Point would be our dream. So I don't know if they'd allow us with the cameras, but I think it would be.
Might have to meet you by the road and just scoop it up.
Yeah.
Cypress Point, just so you guys know, is probably just as difficult to get on as Augusta. It's like in that same echelon of exclusivity, if you will. So it's pretty crazy.
One more question. What do we got?
Let's see. Let's find a good one here.
Paris versus Carly Booth. Done. If Carly wants to, come to the U.S. and she's in town, I got my money on Paris. So she's my girl.
Ryan Kim's asking, Marco, what's your handicap now? Has to be way lower. It's down to 3.0. It just adjusted yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah, nice. So things trending down like crazy.
Any updates on the Golfholics head covers?
Yes, if you guys are on Instagram or Twitter, we've posted photos of what it'll look like, but we'll probably have them in about 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to be a black head cover with some white stripes on it, and then the Golfholics logo on top. So it's in production right now, and we'll let you guys know as soon as we have them in stock.
All right, we got a jam.
All right, guys. Thank you again for joining us. Hopefully you all have a great Wednesday. Subscribe to the channel, turn on that little bell, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. You guys know the drill. And big shout out to Peter for jumping in here and showing us some love. And
Yeah. Thanks for all the support and all the follows and the subscribers. It's been awesome. We definitely enjoyed this journey so far, and hitting a lot of milestones. And it's just been just an awesome journey doing this with you guys. And we appreciate all the support and love that you guys have given us.
All right, guys. We'll see you for the next one.